Imagine, in your hands lies a box so mysterious that opening it could destroy the entire world. Would you dare to open it, or keep it sealed forever? This is not just a thought experiment. This is the story of Pandora's box, one of the oldest, darkest, and most mysterious tales from Greek mythology. But what if I told you, this is more than just a myth? Hidden within it are the secrets of human nature, of suffering, of curiosity, and of the one fragile force that keeps us alive, hope. Long ago, when the world was still young and gods ruled from Mount Olympus, mankind lived in a golden age. There was no disease, no death, no despair. The earth provided everything: food, warmth, comfort. Humanity lived almost like gods themselves. But Zeus, king of the Olympians, was not pleased. Humans, he thought, had become arrogant, ungrateful. They had stolen fire from the heavens. Prometheus had given them this sacred gift. Fire meant knowledge, progress, power. It was something only the gods should control. Zeus was furious, and like every ruler who fears rebellion, he decided to punish. Not with armies or thunderbolts, but with something far more subtle. He would create a gift so beautiful, so irresistible, that it would carry within it the downfall of humankind. And so, the first woman was made, Pandora. She was sculpted with divine care. Her skin shone like ivory. Her eyes sparkled with intelligence. Her voice was sweeter than any songbird. Each god gave her a gift: beauty, charm, music, skill, grace. She was perfect in every way. Her name itself meant, all gifted. But hidden among these blessings was something dangerous, a deep, gnawing curiosity. At Pandora's wedding, she received a strange gift, a large, sealed jar, later called the box. The gods gave her one simple instruction: guard it well, but never, ever open it. Think about that for a moment. The command was absolute, but it was also a temptation. The human mind is not satisfied with never. The more forbidden something is, the stronger the pull to uncover it. For days, Pandora tried to ignore it. She locked it away. She distracted herself. She told herself the gods had a reason. But every night, as silence filled her home, she could hear the box whispering to her, as if calling her name. What could be inside? Riches, secrets of the gods, maybe even a gift meant only for her. Her mind turned restless. And in that restlessness, destiny was sealed. One evening, unable to resist, Pandora approached the box. Her fingers trembled as she touched the lid. Her heart pounded. Just a small peek, she thought. No one will know. The moment she lifted the lid, chaos erupted. Dark, swirling shadows burst into the air. They had been waiting for this very moment, trapped for eternity. Now, finally free, they rushed out like a violent storm. Sickness crept into the world, weakening bodies that once knew no pain. Death spread its shadow, ending the eternal life humanity once enjoyed. Hunger, jealousy, greed, hatred, anger, all the invisible plagues of the soul, tore across the earth. Pandora screamed and tried to close the box, but it was too late. The damage was done. The world outside was forever changed. For the first time in history, mankind wept. Pandora, shaking and filled with despair, slammed the lid shut. She collapsed beside the box, crying. She had unleashed suffering upon the world. But then, she heard something. A faint voice. Soft, almost like the fluttering of wings. Curious once more, she leaned in. Inside the box, glowing faintly in the darkness, was one last spirit that had not escaped. It was hope. The gods had hidden it there, so that even in the face of suffering, humans would never fully surrender. Now, here's where the story becomes more than legend. What does it actually mean? For the ancient Greeks, Pandora's box explained why life is filled with pain. Why do we suffer from disease? Why do we feel jealousy, anger, despair? The answer was simple: because Pandora opened the box. But look closer, and you'll see layers of meaning. Perhaps the myth is a warning about curiosity. Human beings are drawn to the forbidden. We crave to know more, even when it destroys us. Pandora mirrors our nature. We cannot resist opening doors that should remain closed. Before you dismiss this as just mythology, think about this. Humanity has opened many Pandora's boxes in real life. When scientists split the atom, they gave us nuclear power, light, energy, progress. But they also unleashed weapons capable of destroying the world. When we created artificial intelligence, we gave birth to machines that could think and learn. But we also opened the door to a future we may not be able to control. Even social media, designed to connect us, has unleashed envy, addiction, and division. Every time we open a new box, we unleash wonders and dangers. Just like Pandora, we are unable to resist. The truth is, each of us carries our own Pandora's box. Inside us are fears, insecurities, desires, and secrets. We keep them locked, afraid of what might happen if they escape. But every so often, something triggers us to lift the lid, to speak words we shouldn't, to chase knowledge that changes everything, to make choices we can never undo. And once released, these things cannot be put back. Yet even in our darkest mistakes, there is always one light that refuses to die: hope. So, what is the secret of Pandora's box? It is not just a myth about a woman and a jar. It is a mirror, reflecting the story of all humanity. We are creatures of curiosity. We open doors we are told to avoid. We unleash both wonders and disasters. And when everything seems lost, we cling to the one thing left inside the box: hope. So tell me, if Pandora's box appeared before you today, sitting right in front of you, would you open it, or would you walk away forever?